I'm also lacking the kind of roles that you do. And there's an interesting a statement you had made that you love looking at other people, you know. So how did when Chitra came to you on paper? Was it someone you observed? And actually, Nikhil, I would want to see Konkona in a Grey's Anatomy with Mohit as well. We can discuss that later.
Maybe later seasons.
Yes.
But no, I'm just joking. I don't think that's the kind of show Nikhil wants to make at all. So always say that in any case, I don't in any case have any preconceived notions of what kind of a role I want to do or what I want to do next. I'm generally open, as long as even in anything, whether it's a film or a book, it's not like I have a particular genre only that I'm interested in. Anything that is well written, well made, has some thought behind it, I'm open to it. So
for all film related interviews, reviews and content, please like and subscribe to Pooja Talwar. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram.
Lovely to see you, my three favorite people. I wish I was alongside you all here, but anyways, these are the times we live in. I was hoping to see a good Indian medical drama. I've already asked Mohit this question. Now it's to you, Konkona and Nikhil. We don't have a good Indian medical drama. It's usually आपका बच्चा पैदा हो गया, अब माँ बनने वाली है. Sorry, मैं आप इनको बचा नहीं पाया. This is the kind of narratives we get. So please do tell me, how did Mumbai Diaries happen? And for once, we are actually seeing the frontline workers, because they have been neglected in the narratives that we've seen over the years.
Yeah, so Pooja, the thing, I mean, I love it that you're calling it a medical drama and not another show about 2611. It is, yeah, it's a full-on medical drama. It actually, yeah, and it's about frontline workers. It's about the ward boys, nurses, doctors, administrative staff. The Prakash Belawadi is playing one of my favorite characters in the show. He's playing the dean of the hospital. And honestly, it actually started off like it was called Bombay Hospital when I actually gave the concept to Amazon. When they came to me and they said, listen, we want you to do something in the grungy, gritty space. You've done D-Day and you've done a POW, but this is the space that you like. So I said, I wrote a medical drama and I don't want to make Grey's Anatomy. I'm not interested in doing this, sub chocolatey and say I don't want to. I really want to get into this thing. And Aparna, again, I have to. I mean, I can't say enough about the contribution that she makes to everything that comes from Amazon. She said, yeah, okay, great. So you're basically talking about these guys in the trenches. I said, yeah, it's completely in the trenches, And the idea of a normal day, Pooja, normal day in a government hospital is 1,200 beds and 300 admissions a day. Now you flip it on its head and you say it's 2611, right? Everything changes. Everything just changes over there. And this is the hospital where the siege happens, what is happening inside there. So it becomes like a thriller in that sense. So while you can talk about the drama between all the actors and the characters, there's also this huge thrill happening, which is that Mumbai is under siege,
And Konkona, I first will congratulate you for Gili Pucci. I want to do this. You are absolutely lovely. And I just saw you in the trailer. Love Chitra. Want to see more about her. So I'm also lacking the kind of roles that you do. And there's an interesting a statement you had made that you love looking at other people, So how did when Chitra came to you on paper? Was it someone you observed? And actually, Nikhil, I would want to see Konkona in a Grey's Anatomy with Mohit as well. We can discuss that later.
Maybe later seasons.
Yes.
But no, I'm just joking. I don't think that's the kind of show Nikhil wants to make at all. So always say that in any case, I don't in any case have any preconceived notions of what kind of a role I want to do or what I want to do next. I'm generally open, as long as even in anything, whether it's a film or a book, it's not like I have a particular genre only that I'm interested in. Anything that is well written, well made, has some thought behind it, I'm open to it. So when I read I'm again saying Bombay Hospital thanks to you. When I read Mumbai Diaries, I just loved reading the script. It is written like a thriller. I mean, it's an ensemble cast, which is fantastic because there are many different kinds of people, many different kinds of lives that are being spoken about, whether it's the head of the hospital or whether it's a nurse who's having some issues, whether it's a patient, and they all have their own inner lives and their own inner worlds, their own inner demons, etc. So, and I feel that this has become particularly relevant now. Thanks to the pandemic, there are very few things to thank, but thanks to the pandemic, one has become even a little more aware of how fragile our healthcare system has been in this country and how little it took to kind of really, for it to topple over, at least in some parts and in some cases, in many cases in fact, and how, frontline workers are still suffering in so many ways and they could really do with that extra support. So I feel it's very relevant and very topical in that sense. One didn't know that when one was reading it. But at that time, because of the context of 2611, it immediately gives it a certain kind of a, I don't know, like a certain energy because you have to overcome things. It's almost in real time. So even more than my character, who is a lovely, vulnerable person in the middle of these horrible things which are happening, somebody who's, not afraid to show her vulnerability, who is dealing with many things. But despite that, it's her interacting with the context of all these other people within this ensemble, and it really, the story is just going forward minute to minute. It's really examining things in detail. Like what is going to happen when something goes wrong? What are the 5-6 things, other things which are happening, which is affecting everybody in that space? And that is written like a thriller. So I was very taken with the script when I was reading it. Much more than beyond my character, I was just really invested in the show. And this is the first web series that I did. So I was, I was very excited about it. And I was happy and eager to work with Nikhil and his team as well.
As an actor, like I'm going to ask Mohit and you both this and to Nikhil also, is it actually satisfying to do a web series? Because there are many films, from people who come from that narrative where you are held within that 2.5 hour, 1 hour, but doing a web series, do you enjoy that more? Is that more challenging, more fulfilling?
I think it's more fulfilling because you get a little extra time to, to make the journey of the character, to give it a little more justice, to make the graph, because otherwise you have very restricted time. You really can't go into the nitty-gritties or the, the sub-layers of the character. But when you have like an 8-episode series, so you can play along and you can give a lot of variations, and it's like 360, turn around altogether, because there's a lot of time. You have like 8 episodes, so you have a lot of time to give justice to the character.
What about you? You've done an anthology as well.
This is the first series that I've done. And I'm about to maybe do another one, but this is the first series I've done. I enjoy, so even as an audience member, I enjoy watching shows a lot, and we all consume a lot of content, and in terms of web series. It gives you so much space to delve into, because what happens is ultimately, whether it's a film, whether it's a short film, whether it's a show, you are buying the world, like what is this world you're entering and buying that world. So what happens in a series, I think that you can really get into it in depth, not just like one character, but you can get into the peripheral characters, you can get into little, tangential events which have some kind of a effect on the main story, on the protagonists. And I really enjoy that, and you have that space to get into that. So I enjoy that very much. And I think what's nice is, it's not like now we will only do web series, like it's just nice to have that choice, that sometimes you can do a film, which could be tight, which could be different. Sometimes you can do a web series, sometimes you can do a short film, a mini series. And I just love the fact that audiences now have these choices available.
Absolutely. And Nikhil, I like the kind of content you've been bringing to us, other than your usual commercial masala films, but also stories like D-Day, Batla House, now this. So there are like two sides of you.
There are two sides of you.
Yeah.
Many sides.
I don't think there's just two. I think that there's a good thing there because it allows me to do 6-7 things at the same time. But it's also, when we were coming down the elevator, I was telling Konkana that just cue me if I start talking about the Empire or I start talking about Rocket Boys or something like that, right? Because so I think that one is constantly. I was just telling in an earlier this thing that it's very liberating for somebody like me, because suddenly I have got the opportunity to tell the story of Vikram Sarabhai, and Homi Baba, right? I'm telling the story of Vikram Sarabhai and Homi Baba on one end. On the other end, I'm telling the beautiful story of the city that I love. It's about doctors and the city that I love, and the way I want to shoot it, walk and talk most of the time. So I'm being allowed to do that. Then I'm being allowed to tell the story of Babur. My God, so it's great fun. I'm having a lot of fun, and if I am a little schizophrenic, I mean, I think I'm using it
There is
to
a space for it.
my advantage. Yeah, I'm getting paid for it.
I know, that's amazing. And Mohit and Kangana, both of you have some what I can detect from the trailer is there are lots of scenes between the two of you. So what was it like? Because both of you also come from very different, cinemas and some topics that you have dealt with in the past. What was that like? And Mohit also told me that Kankana would sit with her book when they were had a medical rep on set because, to look convincing because वो लगता है ना चलो मैं आपको सुई लगा देता हूँ. Usually we just see doctors with stethoscope, but this looks really convincing.
I was talking about when I saw you in the workshop in the beginning, with the pen and a diary.
Right.
So I was telling her that he was writing, so I was looking. She's
No, she was
making notes.
they had to learn how to suture. They had to learn how to stitch.
It
They had
was
to,
great fun, I have to say.
See, the important thing is that when you are going to be playing, when the genre, like Mohit said earlier, the genre is real. We are trying to say it's a fictional story, but it's in a very real setting, right? And therefore, the characters if anybody looks at this, say, अरे वो really operation नहीं कर रहा है, वो really procedure नहीं कर रहा है. It just takes away from what I'm trying to do. Right? Even my production designer, when I gave her the brief, I said that when I entered the government hospitals in the city, you get blasted with a sweet smell of formaldehyde, body odor, and urine. Right? I want that smell on my set. I want that smell. I want people to feel that. I mean, I know, but I want that. And so when people entered, I mean, these guys were shooting over there, right? But when other people entered, they said, have you really shot? Which hospital have you shot this in? Which is something that, Pooja, I got when I made D-Day. Did you really go to Karachi? So that is something I try to do in this also.
And Kangana, what about you? What was it like playing a doctor? Because, no, you're not the doctor, you're the rep of the hospital. He's the doctor. What was that like? I mean, did you observe any people? Did you watch any medical dramas? Talk to anybody?
I've always enjoyed medical dramas. House, I remember really loving House. And doctors are people who are so revered and, thought of often as gods. And then you have they're actually just human beings with their own baggage and their own, flaws and demons, etc. That's something very enjoyable to watch those two things kind of coexisting. So that happens in this show, which I enjoyed very much. So I don't play a full-fledged doctor. She is someone with some kind of a medical background, shall we say. And but I still took part in that workshop because obviously my character Chitra Das is around hospitals, is familiar with some basic things, and especially in a time of crisis, in a time of emergency, everybody's kind of doing what they can. So I had to also, and it was great fun to take part in that workshop with Dr. Sheikh. And it was an opportunity for all the actors also to get to know each other a little bit. All of us were learning how to do sutures, how to quickly put on gloves and take off gloves, put powder to make it easier, how to give injections, and all that was great fun. So we really enjoyed it. It was a great workshop also. It was a good icebreaker for all of us. It was something very unusual and different that you got to do thanks to, being an actor.
So can you handle a medical emergency? I mean, God forbid if there was something...
At your own risk.
No, but Mohit was, at some points, Mohit was correcting the doctor.
Yeah, he comes from a medical background. That's what I want to
Your
ask
dad
you.
is a doctor, right? And my whole this thing is, boss, I am bloody got Mohit Raina. I want to see your face. No, but I can't do this scene without the mask. I said, what do you mean you can't do the scene without the mask? I am not going to do mask. You speak to Dr. Sheikh, and Dr. Sheikh will say, Nikhil is beyond this thing. वो उसको mask के बिना ही सब कुछ. I said, see, every show the doctors don't wear masks, right?
What do you have to say? And what was it like with Kankana? As you said, both of you have a lot of scenes, and she's like a very intuitive actor. So are you? What is that? What was those dynamics like?
Oh, I remember the first scene that I shot with her was when I asked Nikhil sir for one more rehearsal. He said, you want one more? I said, yeah, please see whom I am sharing the screen with. Just give me some time. I still remember that. He said, okay, take your moment. I said, this is my moment right now. Let me do it. Yeah, but it was a great experience, learning experience. looking at her doing effortlessly working, and she's a great experience to work with.
Wow, see, Konkana, everybody asks, they all say all that.
Yeah, obviously, what are they expected to say if you're going to ask these questions in front of me?
What do you mean?
No, what
I want
that's-
to
yeah.
support him on this, Pooja.
Yeah.
I never said okay to Konkana ever, and that's the same thing I did with Irfan in D-Day. Irfan asked me, "तू okay बोलता नहीं है, सबको okay बोलता है." I said, "मैं आपको okay कैसे बोलूँ? Everything is okay. आगे बढ़ते हैं. बढ़ो, let's move."
No, and I'm a very nervous kind of an actor, you know, generally in life. I'm like, Arey, so many Hindi lines are there, so many things I have to remember. So I'm anyway so worried and in my own head, you know, but I was very comfortable with the whole cast. That was what was very nice. We didn't have that many scenes together. I wish we had more. Take note, Nikhil.
And the second part, Grey's Anatomy.
See, this is what the audience wants.
नहीं यार ER में भी
Dr. McDreamy.
ER में भी इतने beautiful relationships थे वो आप you'll see relationships but you will not I will hold on to this for future seasons.
ठीक है. जाते मोहित से एक सवाल, which is not scary thing about doing a medical drama. You know, bodies being cut and blood. Sometimes it's also very. If you're watching it, can be very therapeutic also. But
Therapeutic? I've never.
So, what was the question? What is scary?
yeah, what was scary? Like something that you yourself are like,
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing was scary as such because we did practice a lot. But yeah, there was at times when we were like, there was like prosthetic on a real body. So you had only, you didn't have much space to dig into. You know, with the scalpel, you just had to go like, for example, 10 mm because below 10 mm is the real body. So you have to just make sure that you only go 10 mm. That was a little challenging. Other than that, I guess everything was taken care of
No,
beautifully.
some of the prosthetics were quite, I mean, you know, real. So like Princey's, when
the
was
bullet,
the character name?
when the bullet hole is there,
goes
and then
in
you
and
have to actually they have to cut the near the chest to insert a chest tube. So they have to make an incision to actually cut the chest to make and my whole thing is I'm going to show a close up. There's no I'm not going to make it that you're on the face. Kisne chest tube dal diya ye all that. So there are. You see the bullet being removed, you see a spinal surgery happening, you see a cardiac surgery happening, and real. And we had the doctor over there basically saying, he was freaking out saying, yeah, matlab, ye iske liye glove pehna hai, ye karna hai, wo karna hai. I was taking a lot of liberties in those areas, but otherwise, we've showed it to doctors. The show has been shown to doctors, and the doctors have said ki, it's, we can't fault it other than the fact that it does not happen inside an emergency room. That's the thing.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't stand the sight of blood, but I find medical dramas very therapeutic and nice. So I'm looking forward to this one. Jate, a doctor or a medical show that you would want to be part of, that you've always enjoyed.
I have to say that I love House because I love Hugh Laurie, the actor, and I would love to be part of House.
Oh, never know. The way things are going, he just might get that offer.
But now I am part of a medical drama.
True.
That's why I was going to say that I'm more than happy playing Dr. Kaushik over a head of trauma surgery. So I think I'm happy with him.
Thank you so much. And Nikhil Boy, aapka ek bari Empire, Rocket Boys. I just hope he doesn't get confused and gives an interview in the, And
No, I have very good teams that remind me, you're going to the Rocket Boys set. You're going to the Empire studio. I have very good teams.
Anyways, thank you very much. Looking forward to this, and it's a part in our history that we should never forget. And time to applaud the medical fraternity as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pooja.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
If you've liked this interview, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.